Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon to everyone. Yeah, how are you, Naresh?
I'm doing fine, Tuan. How are you? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine also. Yeah. Today we meet again, huh?
Yes, it's been a while since we meet again and to share about the importance of gold savings. Thank
Right.
you for the opportunity again for having me.
Yeah. Thank you for the audience for supporting us, huh? In fact,
Exactly.
every week, doing seminar to give awareness to our citizen about the importance of keeping gold, keeping gold.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Correct, Tuan.
So I'm very happy to have you here. Naresh is our guest speaker. Yeah, today topic is gold jewelry a good investment?
Yep.
Yeah. So actually we have four topic to elaborate here.
Mm-hmm.
I think we will go on one by one. But before that, maybe we can update the gold price.
Oh, yes. I'm
The gold
interested to
price.
know also, Tuan. Maybe you can update us on that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
But one of the few things that we learned in the session earlier. And so, yeah, I mean, that's why if you see Tuan Suleiman along with Tuan Jailani and the One Gold Dinar team, we are working day and night in order to share these benefits because we do not want to keep this to ourselves. And by keeping it to ourselves is actually the easiest thing to do. Correct or not, Tuan Suleiman? Yeah, so
Yes,
not
yes,
sharing to
yes.
other people is the easiest thing to do, but then we decided to take the trouble to share this to more people so that all of us can benefit from this program. So yes, Tuan, back to you.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Naresh, for sharing. So I think it is very important for the new dealer to attend this training, because by attending the training, you will know a lot of things from Public Gold. Actually, Public Gold has provided us a lot of information. Then for those who want to treat this as a business, I think it is about time for you to treat this as a business. Uh, People might think when talk about business that you have to sell product. Actually, in Public Gold, no. You just do a referral. We are doing referral program. So we just introduce to someone if someone interested and joining, and they also can do the purchase and introduce to their family or their friend. So it is. I think Public Gold is very easy to me it's a easy program. So maybe you can proceed.
Okay, sure, Tuan.
Okay.
And
Firstly, before we go on, this is the price. I'm taking about a 3 week price. You can see the price is today is higher compared to last Saturday. Okay.
correct, yes.
The last Saturday was 265, which is $88 per gram in terms of Sing dollar. And
Okay.
before that is lower, 260. So it
Okay.
is 668 gram only. So you look at the trend. The gold trend is going up. It's going up.
Right.
Yeah. So is sometime when people want to buy gold, they hold. They hold. Well, I want to wait until the gold price is cheaper. Then that's the time I want to buy it. So that is the big mistake lah. That's the big mistake. So if you want to start saving or investing in gold, you have to start first. You have to buy first. Then after that, you can monitor the price.
You are
Right?
absolutely right, Tuan Suleiman, because unless we start, we do not know what is the benchmark price, we call it.
Yeah.
So even though high or low, that is not the important point now, because gold price, we are doing this not to sell tomorrow or to sell next month.
Correct.
The duration is actually long term, and by that logic, gold will always go up. Therefore, my fellow friends, join us. Just start with the minimum amount first. If you think that we are going to take your money and buy our own helicopter, for example, right? So we are not going to do things like that. The money that you deposit will become gold, and you get to monitor that grams of gold in your app also. So you start small, try yourself, and then you will see the benefit that we all are experiencing today.
Yes, yes. You have to start. You have to take action. Okay.
Exactly.
So this is the comparison price between last week and the week before. So we can see the trend is uptrend.
It's going up,
Okay.
correct.
Yeah. So before we go further, maybe we should say thank you for your support. Then don't forget to subscribe our FB Live or like and share our YouTube. Okay. My YouTube is by I'm using my name Muhammad Suleiman Afid. Okay, you can subscribe, okay, so that you will not miss if anything. If I have new or update or tips, I can share at the YouTube. And my website is One Gold Dinar. So maybe Mr. Naris can explain more about your YouTube and Facebook.
Sure, thank you, Tuan. And
Yeah.
for me, I have my personal Facebook profile, which is under the name Narishwaran. You can search me there and you can add friend, or if you want to follow also can. But then usually what I will do, the information regarding gold, I actually put them on a Facebook page. And this Facebook page is known as Diversify with Gold. So that's why if you see my background over here, I've put my logo and also the name, so that whenever you search the name of the page on Facebook, you can easily find them. You can support us by liking the page and also following the page, so that just like Tuan Suleiman, whenever we find any new information, exciting information, we will post them on the page and you also can follow. And my YouTube channel is also under the same name, Diversify with Gold. You can follow us, and also that's where I would post all the contents regarding the gold savings also.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Naris. Before I forget, tonight we have Tuan Syukur Hashim.
Oh, okay.
I think I give the link for those who don't have the link can refer back to me. Training from Syukur Hashim. I think the training is very good how to grow your empire. I think
Right.
that is important for us to become public gold dealer or priority dealer. That is very important point, so that we can grow our business not only in Singapore. In fact, we can grow to Indonesia and also Brunei and also Malaysia.
Right, correct.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Nice, let's start. Okay.
Sure.
So today we are going to explore more on these four topics. All right. We try to finish it as can as possible.
As much as we can. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The first topic is about the gold purity. Then we will explain more about the difference between jewelry and gold bar. And the third one is what is the margin spread and the gold investment strategy. The fourth topic. So I pass to Mr. Naris. Maybe you can go through about the gold purity. Yeah.
Sure, Tuan, can. And so here, basically, when we look at these pictures, okay, maybe Tuan can put all the pictures regarding the jewelry here. So when we look at all these pictures, right, the pictures of jewelry. So the thing that comes to our mind is not about on how can we utilize these to make ourselves more beautiful, to make ourselves more good looking, right? And if you look at the places where you can see a lot of gold jewelry shops, you would see a lot of people, they go in and their mindset is not about how can I invest in gold for long term, right? It's always about something that they use this gold jewelry for short-term purposes. For example, like, okay, I want to attend a wedding in the next few months, but I don't have any gold jewelry to show off to my relatives or to my friends. So I need to go and get one design. Or what these gold jewelry shops they do, and whenever there is a celebration, they purposely come up with a new design in order to attract people. And so Tuan Suleiman, when was your last time buying jewelry for yourself?
I don't buy jewelry. we are for Muslim, for men, we actually we haram to wear jewelry for men.
I see.
Okay,
Okay.
so I don't buy, but I buy is for my wife lah. I
Ah,
think
okay.
I buy jewelry from Public Gold also, from
All
Public
right.
Gold, because Public Gold has got jewelry.
Right.
Yeah, I think 2 years back lah, 2 years back, yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Okay.
From their PG Jewel, I suppose, right?
Yes, from
Ah,
PD Jewel.
okay,
Correct.
awesome, awesome. Yeah, I mean, just for for me, I am also not into gold ornaments. Okay, for me, I'm not into gold ornaments. I don't really wear gold chain or something like that. But of course, there are a lot of people out there who wear that, but then they are wearing it for decoration purposes. So, which is why we need to first understand the concept of gold by starting from the purity perspective. Perhaps Tuan can bring to the next slide. So here is where I want to share what is the different purity that we can find in any gold jewelry. And so typically when we buy a gold jewelry, the purity that is used is typically a 916 gold. And so for those of you who are listening for the first time, the term 916 is not a code name for something else. It's basically referring to the content, gold content in that particular item. So if you can see at the chart over here, the first row, it says 24K. 24K simply means a 24 carat. So 24 carat is always referring to the highest purity of gold, whereby the content of gold is 99.9%. So that is the highest purity. But so you might be asking, so Naresh, why there is no 100% purity? Okay, because 100% purity of gold is very impossible to get, simply because there will be some form of impurity even in the highest purity of gold. Therefore, when we want to describe the highest purity of gold, the highest percentage that we would describe is using 99.9%, right? So now when we talk about the 916, you would see that the number, the carat is 22 carat. So you might be asking, so Naresh, how did we derive that 22 carat? Do you know? Okay, do you know what is the calculation behind this? Or maybe the last time you went, you pay a visit to the gold jewelry shop, do they tell you, okay, Mr. Ali, for example, Mr. Ali, thank you for visiting us. Do you know that these items are 916? 916 equals to 22 carat. So this is how we calculate. Okay, so most likely they won't do that because they would assume that you know all this information. But the thing is that not many of us are aware of this very important information, right? So here, when we talk about the 916 gold, the carat is 22 carat. So how do we derive? That was the question, right? The calculation is actually very easy, whereby we take the 916, okay, we take 916 over 999, okay, 916 over 999 times 24, right? So if you have calculator right now, let's say if you're watching on a laptop, you can actually take a phone and you can do a quick calculation where if you take 916 over 999 times 24, can you tell me what is the number you are getting? Right? By doing so, you will see that the answer is 916, 916 over 999 times 24, you get about 22, correct? So that is exactly what it means by 22 carat. So this is another indication to know the purity of the gold items that we buy from our jewelry shops. And if you see, the gold purity doesn't stop there. People might think that, oh, okay, gold jewelry means 916. Okay, that's it. The answer is no, because there are more categories under the purity of gold, whereby if you look at the table, if you just go down further, you would see that there are gold items of 21 carat. So 21 carat items means the purity of gold or the content of gold is 87.5. You can use the same calculation that I mentioned earlier to know the purity of the gold. And then you can see there is also 18 carat. So I think 18 carat is quite popular also, Tan Suleiman, yeah?
Yes.
So
Carat, yeah.
yeah, 18 carat. So 18 carat means that the content of gold is 75%. And then if you see the next table, 16 carat, which means that the content of gold is 66.6%, followed by 14 carat, which is 58.5%. And then we have 12 carat, which is 50%. And then we have 10 carat, which is equivalent to 41.7%. And last but not least, we have 9 carat, which is equivalent to 37.5%. So here, whenever you have some friends or anybody who come forward to you and claim to and wish to sell their gold jewelry to you, for example, so the first question you should ask them is that, what is the purity? If they say, oh Naresh, I want to sell you this jewelry, maybe this gold chain. This gold chain is a 916. Okay, that's what they say, right? But then what you do, you need to check. Typically what happens is that on that jewelry item, there would be some engravement. There will be some engravements, for example, like 22 karat or 16 karat, it will be engraved on the item. So this is an indication to see whether is the person telling us the true story or not, right? So here is where I find that understanding the purity is important, because so many of us, when we talk about gold, the immediate image that comes to their mind is gold jewelry. But then gold jewelry is not one category. There are so many categories, right? So this is where I find that this is something that we need to understand. And so Tuan Suleiman, so typically when you go to gold jewelry shop, let's say you bought for your wife, you say, right? Have you come across any the seller, or the gold jewelry shop owner telling you all this information?
Normally they don't tell anything about 916 or 750, but of course we like myself, I know already what was the meaning of 916. Okay, maybe I can explain more about this. Okay, the reason why they are making 916 like I said, or 750, Emas 750 916. They have to mix the gold with maybe a copper or silver in order to make it hard. The gold a little bit hard, so that it can hold a diamond, can hold anything precious metal, like diamond or anything. Just like Rolex watch.
Right.
Their purity actually is 750. 750.
Right. Okay.
They are not purely 24K.
I see.
Okay, so that so for gold bar, for gold bar they don't have to decorate, they don't have to put a diamond. The gold bar is not necessary to be 22K or 18K or 21K. Yeah.
Correct. Yes, you are exactly right, Tuan Suleiman.
Yeah. So maybe we can go to the next slide.
Yes, please.
Okay.
So here, so that was the first part of the agenda where we spoke about the purity of gold. So why do we need those categories? Because like what Tuan Suleiman said, so different purity of gold is basically referring to the different composition. So there are different composition into the mixture in order to make the jewelry hard to last long, basically. And so when we come to gold bar or the dinar coin, we do not need to mix with other metals to make them hard, because the purpose of this gold bar and also gold coin is not for decoration. So here is where we come to the second aspect of the session. We are going to explore what are the different criteria between the jewelry and also the gold coin as well as the gold bar. Okay, so maybe Tuan can press the first one. Okay. So the first one is talking about the purity, which is something that we just touched earlier on, whereby when it comes to the gold bar and also the dinar coin, the purity is always 24 karat, or in other words, the purity of gold is 99.9%, right? So when we talk about the gold jewelry usually is 916. So again, as what we mentioned earlier, 916 is basically referring to the gold bar or the referring to gold jewelry being 22 karat. This is the first difference between gold bar and also the gold jewelry. This is important because when we talk to people, a lot of people think that because they buy gold jewelry, they think that they are already doing some form of investment, right? But here we would like to debunk that myth, saying that just because we have a gold jewelry, it is not necessarily true that we are buying gold for investment, because first of all, the purity is different. This is the first criteria. The next one, so the next one is on the application. So why do we buy gold jewelry? Definitely we buy gold jewelry is not to put it on a showcase, and then put it in an envelope. If you visited Tuan Suleiman during the live session, during the face-to-face session, Tuan Suleiman has a huge collection of his gold coins and then his gold bars. And then, but I never seen him putting his gold chain into the folder and show to us, right? Because that was never the intention. The intention of gold jewelry is not for putting inside an envelope or putting inside a folder and keep it for long term, right? Rather, the gold jewelry is meant for decoration, and typically the ladies would be more interested in wearing this as decoration. I mean, I'm not saying that guys do not wear, but then generally, ladies are more inclined in wearing this gold jewelry as a decoration. But on the contrary, when we talk about the gold dinar and also the gold bar, the application is only one, which is for investment. Therefore, whenever you come across people who claim that they are doing investment, gold investment, but then if they only have gold jewelry, that means that they do not understand the concept of being a gold saver or gold investor yet, right?
Yes,
So here
exactly.
yeah. So maybe Tuan, you want to share some points regarding this?
No, you carry on. Yeah.
Okay, can. So yeah, so this is where, because I also came from this background in a sense that I thought that when we talk about investment, gold investment is always jewelry. But then after I read Tuan Zul's book on Wang Emas, that's when I realized that actually that is not the case. Gold jewelry is never for investment; it's actually for decoration. But when it comes to gold bar or gold dinar, that's when it is suitable for investment. And this investment is suitable for both ladies and guys also. There is no limitation on only certain group of people can do, or like those days people would say that only people with the high net individuals, you need to have at least $5 million in order to start doing this gold savings. But it's no longer true. Okay, here anybody, a regular person, I'm just a regular person like you also. So even people like us, we can also start doing our gold savings and take advantage of this gold savings program. And maybe you can go to the next criteria. So the third criteria that we are going to look at is the most important one, which is the spread margin. Okay, so spread margin simply means the difference between the buying price and also the selling price, right? So the difference between the buying price and selling price is known as spread margin. And typically this margin is how that gold companies are making their profit. Okay, so this is something that we cannot deny. Even whenever we even when we buy things from grocery shop also, right, they also have a margin, because that margin is basically how they cover their cost, their operational costs. So similarly, when it comes to a gold investment or gold jewelry, one thing we have to understand is that gold jewelry has a very big margin. So the margin is 25% to 40%. So what does it mean by this? It means today you bought a gold jewelry item, you bought a gold chain, for example. You bought a gold chain for $1,000. Actually, I don't know how does a $1,000 gold chain looks like, but just for example, okay, you bought a gold chain for $1,000, and then the next time you want to go and sell, they won't pay you $1,000 anymore. Let's say you buy today and then you sell today. For example, today you bought one at $1,000, and then today you sell back. So by right, you think that, oh, since I bought for $1,000, I should get $1,000. You might think like that, right? But the answer is no, because the gold jewelry shop will minus 25%. Meaning, if you bought at $1,000, whenever you sell back on the same day, you are getting $750. So now, guys, will you tell me, do you think this is a good way to store our money in the form of jewelry for long-term growth? Right? So this is where we have to understand that spread margin is a number one killer when it comes to profit potential in gold savings program. And then this 25% is just the lower end. Sometimes it can go up to 40%. When it comes to gold dinar or also gold bar, the spread margin is between 6 to 10%, which is much lower compared to gold jewelry. And then the next criteria is the premium cost. So premium cost is basically what we call as the workmanship. Okay, so typically when you go to the gold jewelry shop, they will charge you two different charges. First is the charge on the actual gold, the price per gram, and the second cost they will charge you is on the workmanship, right? So here, when it comes to gold items, they can, since the workmanship cost is determined by the gold shop themselves, they can by all means manipulate this rate. When the gold price is high, they will bring down they will bring down the workmanship cost, but then eventually you will pay a higher price. But then when the gold price is low, you think that, oh, since the gold price is low, I can go and buy gold jewelry. That is what most of us will think. But then what the gold jewelry shops guys will do, they will actually welcome you to the shop, show you all the items, but then they will increase the workmanship cost. So when they increase the workmanship cost, the final price that you pay is still high compared to the same amount that you pay for gold bar or dinar coin, right? When it comes to dinar coin and also gold bar, the premium cost is actually very low. And so recently I did a JIT withdrawal, Tuan Suleiman, where I wanted to withdraw a 1 gram gold bar, the one with the ox design. Okay, I think Tuan Suleiman also has some collection, the ox design, right? The Chinese New Year design. And the premium that I paid was only 10 ringgit. So for 1 gram, I withdraw 2 pieces, so I paid 20 ringgit. So this is actually very low compared to if I do a gold jewelry at a jewelry shop, for example. Have you, Tuan, maybe have you come across a gold jewelry shop where they charge workmanship 10 ringgit?
Oh no, you can't find that.
Exactly.
But I want to add about the premium cost. The premium cost, not only sometimes they charge the GST, the GST, upah tukang, GST, and sometimes I ever ask, they say, okay, they add another percentage, I think of around 20 or 10%. Then I asked her what that one is what for.
Right.
She told me admin fee. So they can manipulate lah. When it come to jewelry, they can manipulate. That's why the price, you can see the spread between 25% to 40% and even more, until 50%.
Okay, so they can just come up with any terms, they just call it any name and then charge you a higher premium and they make you pay for it. But then that is the strategy they play lah. Because that is a strategy they play. So we as end user, we have to be more firm. We have to know why are we doing this, right? So that is in terms of the premium cost. Is there another criteria, Tuan? Okay, so here is where on the weight, what is the availability? When we talk about the availability of gold jewelry, for example, gold jewelry can be in various forms, can be in various sizes. It can be 2.123 gram, right? It can be various grams. That is what I'm trying to say. But for gold bar and also gold dinar, the weight is rather quite consistent, where it can be a 0.5 gram, and then it can be 1 gram, and then 5 gram. So if you see, there is no like 5 point, but we have 5 dinar. So 5 dinar is 5.125. So but then sorry,
5 dinar,
5 dinar is 21.25. Sorry, yeah. Okay. 1 dinar is 4.25. So only dinar has this kind of weightage differences. But then when we look at other gold bars, for example, like 5 gram gold bar. So 5 gram gold bar is fixed at 5 gram. So 1 dinar is 4.25. So 5 dinar is 21.25 gram. So if you see that this is how the multiplication is rather easy. So if 1 gram, if 1 dinar is 4.25, so 10 dinar must be 42.5 gram. So it's easy for us to do the calculation. And then we have 10 gram, 100 gram, and of course, we have 250, 500, and 1 kg. So 1 kg is what each and every family should aim for when we start this gold savings journey. And so there is the difference between the gold bar and also the gold jewelry by looking at these criteria over here. Maybe Tuan, you want to add something from your side?
Yeah. For public gold, they have a standard size. Public gold has got 0.5 gram, 1 gram, 5 gram, 10 gram, 20 gram, 50 gram, 100 gram, 250, and 1 kilo.
Okay.
Yeah. So as what we say lah, we can target lah when we do our gold saving program. We can target, maybe you like to redeem 5 gram. When reach to 6 gram, you can redeem 5 gram, 5 gram, and 5 gram. So by opening a gold saving account, you can select, you can redeem either a gold bar, or you can redeem uh, dinar, gold dinar. Yes. Okay. So continue.
Okay, Ken, you can go to the next one. So, okay, so previously we spoke about the different criterias. We saw in terms of purity, we saw in terms of the application, we saw in terms of the weightage differences, like what Tuan Suleiman said earlier. We have 1 dinar with 4.25, and then we have 5 gram, 10 gram, 20 gram. So here, different products of public gold, they have different margin spread. So margin spread, like I mentioned earlier, is the difference between the buying price and also the selling price. So here as gold saver, when our intention is to profit from the gold price appreciation, we want to ensure that the margin spread of the product that we choose must be as little as possible. And if you look at the table over here, and this is actually extracted from the Public Gold's website, you can see that as the gold bar increases from 10 gram to 1 kg, you can see that the spread margin is decreasing from 9% to 6%. Therefore, in other words, as we purchase a bigger item, okay, as we purchase a bigger item, 20 gram, 100 gram, 250 gram, the margin spread, meaning the difference between the buying price and also the selling price, becomes narrow and narrow. Therefore, in the future, when we want to sell off this item, let's say, for example, you have 250 gram of gold. Let's say you bought it for $20,000, for example. I'm just putting a very blunt number. So for 20, you bought it for $20,000, and then you want to sell in future. Let's say in future the price went up to $30,000. So when you want to sell at $13,000, the deduction that will happen is only 6% compared to gold jewelry. Let's say you bought gold jewelry for 20,000, which I don't know how many pieces of gold jewelry. In the future, when the gold price goes to 30,000, can you guess what is the minimum amount that they will deduct from you? Correct, 25%. They will deduct minimum 25%, and there goes your potential profit. Correct or not? So when we are doing this for long-term savings, getting a bigger item gives us a more profit potential because the margin spread is lower. So similarly, if you look at, so here actually I have an example over here. The same margin spread is also true for dinar coins lah. Okay, so I have an example over here where basically what we did, we using this hypothetical example where we bought gold jewelry. We spent $1,000 on 2 items. One is on gold jewelry, and the second one is on gold bar. So now we focus on gold jewelry first. So we spent $1,000 on gold jewelry, and after 5 years, the gold price went to 1,200, meaning it went up 20%. Right, I think 200 is 20%. So yes, after 5 years, the gold price went up 20%. So you thought, okay, I want to make money from this investment. So I want to sell my jewelry and then I want to take profit. So what happened is that you go to the gold shop, you hand over your jewelry, and then of course we forget about the other costs that they will put. But then let's speak only from the spread margin perspective. So by using the lower amount, which is 25%, the amount that I'm getting is only $900 because 1,200 minus 25% is $900. So you bought a gold item and then you keep it for 5 years, and end of the day you're getting $900, which is lesser than your capital. All right. So now let's look at the same situation but using the gold bar or gold coin. So again, the same situation where we are buying gold item for $1,000. And after 5 years, the same 20% appreciation is observed. So you think, okay, I want to sell my gold bar and then I want to buy another item, for example. So what happened is that after 5 years, the spread margin for this 100 gram, okay, I'm using 100 gram example over here, but actually for 100 gram, I think the spread margin is lower, but I'm using the maximum margin that Public Gold charges. So public gold charges maximum 10% margin, and by using that logic, $1,200 minus 10%, the final price that we get is $1,080. So here, after you bought gold item, you want to protect your hard-earned money, right? You want to protect your money against inflation. You want to ensure that the value, the purchasing power of your money is protected. Therefore, you converted into gold bar. And after 5 years, you wanted to use the money for your other activities. Maybe you want to bring your children to study in college, or you want to pay for some medical fees, for example. So what you do, you want to sell off the gold bar. So your thought process must be that you get at least $1,000, because that is the amount of money that you use to convert this gold bar. But then by using this gold bar or gold coin, you can see that you are getting even more than your actual capital. So this is another example on how different can be the same amount of money, just because you use two different tools. Both are also gold. Correct or not, right? Both also
Yeah.
gold. It's just
Yes,
that
yes.
one is different purity and the other one is different purity. And
Yes.
how this different purity of gold product can give us different profit potential.
Correct,
Correct.
correct. Yeah, I agree.
Maybe Tuan, you want to add something over here?
I want to talk about the spread, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So actually, when we buy gold and sell gold, there's a in between of that there's a spread, spread.
Mm-hmm.
So how the spread is calculated?
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the price here,
Mm-hmm.
the buying price minus the selling price, then divided by buying price. So
Right.
if you take example like a public gold here,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So public gold, let's say we take 10 gram, 10 gram, okay,
Okay.
and the price of 10 gram is 2,635.
Mm-hmm.
So the selling price, that means if we sell back our 10 gram to public gold, we will get 2,398. So the difference between that buying and selling, we will get 237.
Mm-hmm.
So by using this formula, I
Mm-hmm.
mean the spread of 10 gram public gold is 9%. Actually, I calculated just
Mm-hmm.
now. The price here should be the percentage here should be 8.66, I think.
Okay, so it's
But
even lower.
yeah, it's lower actually. So I just put it as 9%.
Okay.
Just follow the public goal. I think this one is stated right. Yeah, the spread for 10 gram
It's
is
9%.
9%. Yes, yes.
Yes, correct. So which is why it is important for us to know this criteria is important, which is why we are taking this opportunity to educate or to create awareness, so that whenever we are being approached by any agent, or when we visit any gold shop, we have to ask them what is the spread margin of this item. And this is the spread margin that public gold promises. You cannot expect the other providers or other companies out there to honor this promise, because they are not obligated to do so. Correct or not, Tuan?
Yes, yes.
So,
For public goal, actually they are open. They're open. They're telling you what is the selling price and what is their buying price. So we can calculate the spread. Some shop, especially like jewellery, they will never tell you if you sell back how much they will take. So that means public gold is very very transparent, very transparent. So you
yes, they are
can
very
check the price.
transparent.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, this is just another example to show how we can do it. And then actually, I want to end this presentation by sharing strategies. But then perhaps Tuan can advise whether is it something that we can pursue, or should we like a serial drama, we can put to be.
Yeah. Time is very very limited. If you pursue this, I mean it will end up at 2 o'clock. Okay? So I cannot present my promotion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think promotion is more important.
Yeah. So maybe we can stop here for a while,
Okay.
or maybe we can answer if they have any question.
Sure.
Maybe
Yeah, I'll be happy to address some
answer them.
questions.
Yeah. Okay. And because I'm doing both, Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, actually from YouTube, Tuan Faisal was giving comments that don't forget when you buy, you have to pay workmanship and GST. But when you sell, you can't include as part of selling costs. Okay. This is something interesting. Honestly, I have no experience in selling jewelry items. So that is why I feel that this is something that I'm not familiar. But then when it comes to buying jewelry versus buying a gold bar, we know that these are the criteria that we should look at. And definitely GST is again another cost that we need to bear in mind. And so Tuan, does our gold bar and gold coin, do we need to pay GST for them?
For LBMA, no GST.
No GST, right? So which means that our profit potential is even higher when we choose to invest in the form of gold bar or gold coin.
Yes, correct. So shall any question that we would like to answer?
No other question. The others were
No.
just giving us their wish. Tuan Ibrahim, Tuan Rashid, giving us their wishes, and then Puan Norlila also giving her wishes. Hi, Puan Norlila, thank you for joining us.
So we carry on.
Yes, please, you can carry on with the promotion. I'm excited to hear the promotion.
Okay. Okay, skip this one.
Can. Okay.
Okay. So how to start after talking so long? Okay, Naresh talking about the gold bar and the difference between gold bar and jewelry. I think, of course, wouldn't you are very excited how to start joining public gold, how to start to buy gold bar or dinar at public gold. So again, thank you for your support. So don't forget to subscribe our YouTube, Narisa,
Yes,
YouTube,
correct.
and like our Facebook page. Okay, your Facebook page is that Diversified with Gold, and mine is One Gold Dinar. Okay, then this is your number. You are using Malaysian number. You can WhatsApp. You can WhatsApp Mr. Naris if you like to know about gold or investment or saving. And this is my number. You can WhatsApp to me anytime. So to start uh, investing in gold, actually for public gold, it is a free registration, Mr. Naris. Free registration.
Registration.
Then you can get the PG code. By getting that PG code, you can buy the item at the website of public gold. There are many items. Not only that, if you have the PG code, you also can buy jewelry. Jewelry. Maybe you
Right.
want to buy jewelry for your wife, yeah, you can buy, no problem. So public gold has got that platform for you to invest and saving or to buy jewelry. Okay, so there are three methods for you to buy gold at public gold. Okay, firstly you can open a gap account. Gap account is like a saving account, Mr. Naris.
Okay.
So you can start opening. So if you do not know how to start with that, maybe you can contact those who are invited you to join this webinar. or if I'm the one who invited you, you can call me, or if Mr. Naris is the one who invited, then just call him. Yeah, there shouldn't be any problem. Yeah, okay. So the first one, by opening the Gap Gold account. Okay, that means you are starting your saving account. I think Mr. Rice, you explained already this one. Maybe
Not yet, Tuan.
every
Maybe Tuan can briefly elaborate.
oh yeah, maybe we can start every month 1 gram, 1 gram, then start accumulating. Okay, then the second method is buy gold with easy payment purchase. This is Sharia. It's a patuh Sharia, Sharia compliance. Easy payment purchase. That means you are buying, and you can pay by monthly basis, 6 month or 10 month. Okay, depending on the promotion lah. Then thirdly, you can buy ready stock at branch or at PG Mall also. If you have that PG code, you can buy branch or PG Mall, and also you can buy from authorized dealer in Singapore, like us lah.
Right.
I'm the authorized dealer. Mr. Naris also authorized dealer. Then we have some friend like Mr. Faisal also.
Yes, Tuan Faisal.
Yeah, Leila also is authorized. Rizal. Yeah, so many authorized dealer. So you can contact them. If they have the item, you can buy from them. No problem. No question asked. Okay. So this is the promotion for today. Promotion will be end by tomorrow at 12 midnight. So grab this promotion, and you can promote from customer, you can promote to dealer or priority dealer.
Right.
Okay. So when you do the promotion, make sure you write this code promo BWMSG 13/11/2021. This is the today's date lah. Today's date.
Okay.
So by typing this promo, admin will know that you are looking at our webinar, and you are taking you are grabbing the promotion lah. Okay. Okay, so what is the promotion? Okay, to be a normal dealer, okay, you can start with opening a Gap account, 6,000
Right.
RM, 6,000 RM. Okay. Then so today's price is 272 per gram. But if I look at the chart, maybe tomorrow will be 273.
Oh, so they better grab it today, huh?
Yes, yeah. Okay. Then you can, if you opt for Dinar, okay, you can take you can buy 8 Dinar, then with easy payment purchase 6 times. Okay.
Okay.
Or you can go for 40 gram bunga emas with paying easy payment purchase 6 times. 6 times. Okay. So I think the offer is quite reasonable and
it's quite competitive.
Yes, yes. And furthermore, the moment you are paying the first payment, you are already entitled for normal dealer. The first payment you make is already entitled for a normal dealer. Then you can start this program public gold as your business.
So I don't have to make the full payment 6 times before I enjoy the benefit lah.
Correct. So okay, to be a normal dealer, you have to buy wealth card 100 RM. This wealth card is just like your name card lah, but there's another function for this wealth card, and this wealth card your name will be written here, and your status, and you will get a 0.5 gram gold bar. Yeah?
Okay. Imagine every one of us has a name card, and on the name card we have 0.5 gram gold bar. That's wow.
Yeah. Again, normally when you show your name card when you give your name card to the people, there's no 0.5 gram.
Yes.
But for public good, so please please don't give your name card to others lah. This is for you to keep lah. Okay, so if you if you want to be a priority dealer, okay, then you can start with 12,000 RM. Okay, the same thing. The price for 1 gram is 272, and for dinar, okay, you can opt for 16 dinar, pay by easy payment purchase, or outright purchase also can, or full payment also can, no problem. Not necessarily you have to pay 6 times. If you have enough money, you have the budget, you can buy straight away 16 pieces of dinar.
Right.
Okay. So if you are happy with gold bar, yeah, you can opt for 60 gram bunga emas, easy payment 6 times. Okay.
Right. Okay.
And yeah, similarly to be a priority dealer and normal dealer, you have to purchase this wealth card, which costs you RM 200. Right. Okay. This is a promotion from PG Jewel, because Public Gold also has got jewellery. So, but this one is already over lah. The purpose I put it there is because I want to tell the audience that we also have jewellery for you to buy, to give a gift for your wife, a special day like birthday, right? So in fact at PG Mall there are a lot of things lah.
They keep giving vouchers lah, Tuan, until you don't know which one to use.
Yeah, can. Okay. So if you are looking for one gold dinar and 10 gram, yeah, you still can purchase with easy payment purchase, paying 6 times, and this easy payment purchase is Sharia compliant.
Right. Okay.
So you can select lah. This is the picture of 1 dinar and the picture of 10 gram. Very beautiful. Okay. Okay. On top of that, we have a fire sale. You can go to my website, One Gold Dinar. Okay. This is Masjidil Haram. I still have the stock. Yeah, I still have the stock. And this one is 1 gram gold bar Masjid Nabawi. Okay. And 1 gram gold bar Masjidil Aqsa. Okay. This is
the latest one, right?
Yes, the latest one. Okay. Then we have 1 dinar. Yeah, we have still in stock. Okay. Dirham. Yeah, because people. I think that day someone asked me, I want to buy dirham. Okay.
Okay.
Never mind. You can go to my website. You can log first, then let me know how many pieces you want. Then I try to bring it in. No problem.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Then this one is hot item. This no more in stock. Coronavirus. Okay.
Then they no longer produce these items anymore. Yeah.
Correct. But don't mention wrongly. I want coronavirus. That should be I want 1 gram gold bar. Coronavirus edition. Okay. Okay. We also have cryptocurrency edition. Okay. You can look at the website. And here also we have Awal Muharram. Yeah, Awal Muharram.
Nice.
Yeah, this one nice for you to buy for gift to your loved one.
As a gift, right?
It's a nice gift, and the color is very beautiful. Okay, I think we come to the end. This is our mission. Okay, actually we to educate and keep at least 1 gram for individual. That is the minimum. Actually, if you can get more, it's much better.
Yes, correct.
200, 300, or 500. That will be your what I always telling them. Keep 100 as your emergency fund.
Yeah, correct.
Fund. If anything happened to you, you know there's a backup. There's something that backup you. Just like a country, every country has got their gold reserve, right? Gold reserve.
Exactly.
So if anything happen, they have gold reserve. So for us, actually, we tend to forget we should have that reserve also for our family. Is 1 kilo. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, 1 kilo. Okay. This is my number, and beside that is Mr. Naresh number. Can contact us. Okay. Mr. Naresh, you need to add anything?
I think for my side, so first of all, I'd like to thank the audience for joining us today and by listening to me talking about this or sharing about these important criteria when it comes to gold jewelry. But I still owe you the strategies. So perhaps in the next round, I can actually go dive further on the strategies. And until then, I really appreciate your support. And then thank you so much, Tuan, for giving me this opportunity. And I hope that we can work together. And
Yes, sure.
regarding this gold savings program.
Yeah. So Naresh, you know what time now?
It's 2:59.
Yes. So just now, if you pursue the strategy, I think I cannot present my promotion.
Exactly.
Okay, so before we end this program, maybe you have a word for our audience. Maybe.
Okay, so again, thank you for the opportunity, and then for the audience out there, maybe you are interested to know more about this program. You can always do a quick search. Just Google "public gold is a scam," for example, because that's how I started also. After I read Emas from Tuan Zul, I feel like, is it really true about such company giving us only 100 ringgit to save gold? So I started searching for all the scam news, but the search result is zero. I couldn't find any scam news. So that's how I got started in this journey. So similarly, if you think that this is a scam, that we are trying to cheat you, do your own search. There is a term in the world of investment known as do your own due diligence. So the same thing is also to be done over here, and which is why we are here. Okay, myself together with Tuan Suleiman, Tuan Faizal, Tuan Jalani, we are all here because we know that this program really works and we want to help more people out there. So do get in touch with us, and we are more than happy to share with you more information. And until I see you in the next session, thank you so much for the opportunity, and also back to you, Tuan Suleiman.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Mr. Naresh, for being with me today. I'm very happy also for the sharing. Okay, hopefully maybe next month we can do it again. And I think next week I will be with Mr. Jailani. Jailani. Okay. That's my sparring partner.
A sparring partner.
So if you all have anything to ask, you also can contact Jailani. In fact, I saw many today. I saw many what we call that dealers joining. So syukur alhamdulillah. Thank you for your support. Okay. So until then, okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.